Hello again, gamers. GamerPauly here with brand new live plays and chats, only on GamerPauly, Twitch, and YouTube. Excuse me for 1 second there, my throat just decided to almost die on me there. I thought I was almost choking and trying to do my intro at the right time. So yeah, this is GamerPauly, a plays and chats of SkyBlocker, a puzzle destruction game developed and published by Pitchfork Games, who kindly provided me with a free review key through the Keymailer, so I can't even get my words out today. Right, let's focus and concentrate on this puzzle game. It is selling for £8.50 on the Steam store. It came out 11th April 2025 and has had fairly positive reviews from most people who have left a Steam review. But you're here to see what I think, see and hear what I think of the game. So without any further ado, let's check out SkyBlocker and see what it's like. You got game modes, classic and Zen. You got weather types as well, whatever difference that makes. Metropolis and archipelagos. Ooh. Let's just stick with Metropolis. I still haven't got used to this new Twitch app yet. I don't really like it, to be brutally honest. They've added loads of fancy new things into this new Twitch streaming app, and I'm not overly keen on it, but there you go. Welcome to the channel. If you've just joined in the chat, thank you for supporting the channel. This is SkyBlocker. I did review something similar to this a while back, Mini City something, I think it was called. But let's check out SkyBlocker, playing classic mode, that'll do. Hopefully it's going to support the gamepad.
1, begin.
Begin. So, how do we plop a block? Right trigger. How do we rotate? Rotate using that. Oh, that wasn't very good, was it? The puzzle pieces are quite big. What else? So how do we flip? Can we flip somehow? Oh, yes, we can. We can flip. Right. Slot you in there. Behave yourself, will you? Right. So use that. Go in there. I think the idea of this game is you got to try and stack it as high as you can get it without it tipping over. Wow, that's already flipping gonna fall on the floor as it is. Jesus. So hopefully, is that green to say that's a good fit? Nope. And we've already fallen on the floor already. Well, that's rubbish. Right, slot you in there. Why? I'm not getting the things right, am I? Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm slowly getting the hang of it. Slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. I think when it dips, it dipped on one of the bits. Are you going to go in? Ah! No, it's not easy. This is actually quite difficult. Yeah. The Mini City ones I played and reviewed a little while back. Oh, there you go. So when it dips like, okay, it dipped. It dipped and it's still fucked up. Right, how? I don't know what the objective is. I don't know what the goal is. I don't know how many we're actually supposed to be getting. No, you're gonna tip over. You're like a twat. Like an absolute twat. You're gonna tip over. I don't know what the goal is, if there is a goal. Jesus. She's getting tougher. That's about the bloody tip over, I think. That's about the tip over. It looks like it is anyway. It looks like flipping out. Got a 3. I'm just gonna dump you on the floor. I don't know why it's dropped down to the. Why has it dropped down? I don't get why it's... How do I get back up? There's no tutorial or anything with the controls here. There's nothing. There's no tutorial. Okay, now it's just conveniently dropped back up. It could really do with a basic tutorial, right? It's getting seriously tough now. No, that's not gonna go on there. You're gonna... Am I gonna be able to squeeze that on there? God, jeez, this is getting tough. It's fun. It's a fun little game, but it's bloody hard. Right, I'm assuming we keep going until we've used up all our lives, which are the faults. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming we're going to keep going until we've used up all the faults. That's what I'm going to assume. So, I'm getting a little bit better. A little bit. A little bit better at the game. But, oh my god. One of those tough pieces. We've got 4 more lives left before we end up going tits up. Oh, one of these long bits. I don't know what to do. Can I stand this up? No. What are you doing? I want to go back up. Thank you very much. So we're going to try and balance that on there. If you've just joined us, you're watching SkyBlocker. This is a puzzle and destruction game. It says I haven't seen much of the destruction other than me completely ballsing up the level. We're getting quite high up now, aren't we? We're actually towering above the towers. So are you going to slot nicely in there? And you're going to topple over. Timber! Oh, bollocks to you. Seriously, bollocks to you. I knew you'd do that. I knew you'd be a twat. Right, so we've got one more fault left. We've got one more fault left. And then it's game over. So, where on earth are we going to go? Look at this one. I'm going to slot you on there. So, over 1,000 points. Do something, I suppose. Slot the one in there. Slot the one in there. Hopefully we get a 3. We've not got a 3. What's that? We're 17 stories high, I think we are now. We're 17 stories high. So, my combo's running out pretty quickly. So, we could do one of those 3s. Right, we've got a 3. So, you should slot nicely now. Across there. Right. We're getting there. We're cooking. We're cooking with gas. We're getting there. God, this is getting really high. Hey, that's nice bonus. Woo! Loads of points. Get back on there. One thing I'll be showing you guys today is I've had a new set of awards made. So all my awards, Pauly's Perfection, Get Your Money Out, I play it for free, Not My Cup of Tea, It's a Stinker. I've had all brand new rewards made. So whatever I decide to give this, you'll see the first of them. That sounds really weird. It sounds like some sort of monster. Really bizarre sound. I don't know what that's flipping in aid of. Get in there, come on. What you doing? What you doing? Get in there. Right. So, we've only got one more balls up. And then it's game over. This is getting really high now. This is getting really, really high. I have no idea where I'm gonna. Are you gonna? Oh, Jesus, that is so lucky. That is so lucky to stay on there. Are you gonna stay on there? Yeah, just about. I feel like this is gonna really topple over. Don't know why, but I feel like this is gonna really topple over anytime soon. So obviously, you don't have to be a genius to work out what this game reminds you of, and it begins with a T. Obviously, I'm not going to say it because I'm not advertising for other people, and I am reviewing someone's game. But yeah, so a very famous puzzle game that begins with a T. What this reminds me a little bit of. Whoa! Are you going to go nicely in there? No other spot for you. So you're going to have to. I have no idea. Can I put that down on there? Can I start building? Yeah, start building on there. So what do you guys in the chat think to this then? It looks fun. You're not bothered. What do you think to the game? And you're going to tip over any minute now. Do you think it looks fun? It's something that you might be interested in playing? Whew. One life remaining. One life, one fault. Whatever. So, see if we can bridge that. So someone said it's not something that they'd play. Well, I think it's fairly fun, but yes. Not everyone's into puzzle games, are they? So each to his or her own, as they say. I have no idea where I'm going to put that. Okay, it's just going to have to go there. I feel this is one block away from tipping over. I really do. Yeah, you're not gonna go on there. You're not gonna go on there. Okay. No, you had to be pissed, didn't you? It had to be pissed. You on there. You on there. God. I'm running out of flipping bases to put these blocks. So we've got this down here. It's gonna have to go. Oh, I've managed to keep this level going despite messing up numerous times on it. I think I've done alright. I've got better at it. That sounds weird. It's a really weird sound. I don't get the sound effect. It sounds like something more out of the flipping, like a horror adventure game or something than a puzzle game. But I've got no idea where I'm going to put this. No idea. So I'm going to try and balance it across there. It's taking quite a lot of time up this, so I think I'm just going to have to go for it and try and stack them as high as I can. Get over there, what you doing? I'm going to have to go for it now. We're dragging on. There we go, game over. New high score, 13,148. So just checking how long I've been on here. If it'll tell me, I've been on here 15 minutes. So we've got a new mode open up. Welcome to the chat if you've just joined. This is SkyBlocker. I won't be on here for much longer. So sadly, if you've just joined, you won't be seeing much more of this. So that's just telling you about the blocks. That's for high scores. To the comment in the chat, it kind of, yeah, kind of. So you've got a Zen mode, which doesn't have a timer. I assume the weather probably like blows the blocks around or something. Place more blocks. So to unlock all of these, you've got to place more blocks then, basically. Weather type, cosmetic. So we'll have a quick look at Archipelago, and then I'll do summing up. Probably won't.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Probably won't do the complete level. Just have a little look at this. That sounds really freaking me out. It's just like weird. I don't get it. It's just a really bizarre sound effect. It's something more suited to a horror game, as I've said. It's just really bizarre. So I reviewed something, Mini City Towns or something, I think it was called. Something like that a while back. And it was very, very similar to this. So yeah, this is essentially going to be your gameplay loop then. You're going to be doing this for all the levels over and over again, and it's not really going to change too much. Obviously, you've got your Zen mode if you want to take away the timer and so on. So right, summing up then of SkyBlocker, a very samey puzzle game that you've probably played before. I've definitely played before. It looks like there's quite a few levels to unlock, but you're going to be pretty much doing the same sort of thing over and over again. Nothing's really going to change on it. So you've got normal mode or Zen mode, and all Zen mode is just taking away the timer so you can chill out. The weather effects sound interesting. And obviously they're going to probably blow your tower over and stuff like that. £8.50 on the Steam store. I'd probably say a tad bit pricey, I think, as the game is very similar to a mountain load of games are similar to this. Sound-wise, I don't get the weird sound effect. There is music, but obviously I've turned it off to stop copyright nonsense. But it's just an okay tune anyway. It's just been a very, very average puzzle game that I've seen before. It's not bad, but it's nothing special. So my award for SkyBlocker is GamerPauly says I'd play it for free. And as you can see there on the screen, that's the first of my brand new awards that I had made. If you scan the little QR code in on the corner, it should bring up all of my links. You'll need a smartphone or a tablet with a camera app, and you simply scan that little QR code in the corner, and you'll bring up all my links. And I've had all 5 of my awards redone, and that's the first of them. So SkyBlocker, I'd play it for free. Thank you, Pitchfork Games, for providing me with the free review key through Keymailer. Thank you to you guys for tuning in and watching the stream, and to those who commented in the chat as well. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.